Ready, start at 10. Ooh.
It's because she knows how cold it is in
Keana,
here.
move it over so it looks even.
You can't see me. I'm shorter than you. That little bit makes a difference.
Okay, I'll leave mine like that.
Okay.
In 5. All right,
4.
2, 3, 2. Hello. Welcome to the All Day
Every day
podcast. Woo woo. I'm Imani.
I'm Keana.
And welcome to the show. The best show on the Earth planet. Yup, I said Earth planet. Deal with it.
Okay.
How you doing this week, Keana?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Not much. Actually,
We started school.
That's
Yeah.
about it, though. Yeah.
So we'll get into the updates. Girl, if you're watching this, comment, dang, Keana, your head is greasy.
Look at that. It's not, though.
It's just the light is glycerin.
Yeah.
Glycerin? That is not the right word.
Glistening.
That got me. That was funny. If you guys notice how good our light is right now, it's really good. Carly Bible, thank you for the recommendation to get this light.
Yeah.
I took it from your YouTube setup video. So, school. It started
2 days ago.
3. It's Wednesday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. 3 days ago on Monday.
Stressful times.
It's actually, so I'm taking 6 classes. Keana's taking 5 and a lab, so it's pretty much 6 classes.
Yeah.
But it's not horrible. I was expecting way worse, but I think I looked out with having 5 out of the 6 of my professors being like really good.
5 out of this. Which one's bad?
My music class. She's not bad. She's super sweet, little old woman.
So you mean the classes in general you looked out? It's
yes,
just that.
That class just requires a lot of reading. I'm not here for it. And I had to listen to a CD. I don't have a CD player.
I have a CD player.
You do?
Yeah, it's red.
Oh, really? I might have to borrow that. My mom said I can use her car because, like, my car doesn't have a CD player.
Mine does.
Yeah, well, what year?
2013.
I think, like, 2015 or 2016 and on, like, they don't have them.
I mean, who uses CDs? I don't even know why they gave that to you. I saw it in your room earlier.
I don't know why they gave it to me either. She said that, and in my head, I'm like, yo, not for nothing, Miss Nice Lady Professor. You were talking to a classroom
You
full
know
of...
her name?
I don't remember now. You were talking to a classroom full of 19 and 20-year-olds. Why would you think we have a CD player?
Let me know why I got bashed today for being 19.
By who?
I was in class, and we were talking... It was social work, so we were talking about biopsychosocial, and we were talking about like adolescence into adulthood, and someone asked what adulthood was, and she was like, oh, like probably 20 and up. And I was like, so what if you didn't reach adulthood yet? Like, I'm 19. And this one girl was like with her friend, and she was like, who would even be under 20 here? Like, people that graduated and went straight to college? I don't know. Like,
I'm 19.
I'm on track. Yeah.
I'm only 19 for another month, though. I turned 20 in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but we still don't have plans for her, so.
Yeah, we'll get somewhere for that. Keana turns 20 in April, so
It's a hard
we got a little time for that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, school started. We got our classes organized, which I'm happy about. Our majors, we know what we're majoring in now, which I'm happy about, because I switched and then she decided it like halfway through the year.
Even more.
Because she thought her major is going to have to be something else, and it just doesn't have to be.
The fact that I've known and, like, no one could lead me up until this time is, like, ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one thing. No offense about our school. They're not the most helpful beings unless you literally go into the office in someone's face and it's like, these are my specific questions and you need to give me specific answers. Yeah. Because this girl... Sorry, this is not even the point of today's episode. We're just going on a tangent. This girl today, they told her, like, if she took forensic science, she can't take this other class. Like, she can't take them at the same time.
Why?
Then she spoke to that professor, because he teaches both classes.
Uh-huh.
He was like, you literally could have, like, taken them both. I accept who's in my class. I wouldn't have declined you. So now she has to stay an extra semester.
I would be so mad. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's another reason why I'm taking 6 classes. because I came from a university and one of my classes didn't transfer over. So, if I only took 5 classes, I would be under by 2 credits. And I would have to, like, wait another semester. And I was like, I am not doing that. So I'm just going to suck it up and take 6 classes. So now I'm graduating with just 61, yeah, a credit over.
I'm graduating with 61 or 62.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I made that decision because I really don't want to stay any longer than I have to.
And summer classes are more expensive.
Yeah, I just don't. So yeah, anyway, we started school. That's our update for the week.
Yeah. My professors are good too. You went on a tangent about yours. Sorry. I don't have much to say about mine. They're good. I have one from last semester. Bio stresses me the heck out because I don't know anyone. And he's the type that, like, calls on you and, like, wants you to participate. We'll see.
We have a class together. That one's a really good
class.
That
one's so good.
That's such a good class.
I'm excited for that one.
We sit just like this in class.
And we're in the front. He literally is right here.
Like where you guys are? That's him.
Yeah.
He's a really good professor, though. He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
But yeah, do you want to tell them what today's episode is about?
Today's episode is about jealousy. It kind of correlates to last week, just in a different perspective and not necessarily our personal relationships, just jealousy in general.
Yes. So our points that we made for the episode
I don't think we have to read them. I think we could just
talk about them? Okay. I didn't know them. That's honestly why I was reading them.
Okay.
You made this one, so I didn't remember.
My first point...
Oh my gosh, we're going to talk about that? You guys.
Yeah.
Yo, that should be the title. People will click on that. Should we start with that story? Or should we... No, we'll just go in the order.
My first point was jealousy in people. I personally don't like it.
Oh, was jealousy attractive?
Yes, so jealousy in people.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it.
Me neither.
I just...
Even though... Oh.
I think there's a difference between clingy and jealous. And jealous just, like... It just goes over the line. It's too much for me.
I was going to say there's a difference between jealousy and being protective over your relationship.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
Because, like, clingy, I don't think clingy, like, correlates to jealousy. That's, like...
I feel like it does, though, because when you're jealous, you're so on top of them.
That's
like,
true.
Texting
but, like,
them and
you
stuff.
can be clingy without being jealous of anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's clinginess and then there's jealousy, and jealousy, like, crosses that line.
I used to be a very jealous person. I'm going to admit it.
Really?
Yeah. I was. Because you have to think of what I just got out of before I started dating Jameer. He was messing with another girl while he was with me. So, like, you have to think that that's what was going on before I started dating Jameer. Before that, I didn't care. So, like, that situation brought out, like, an insecurity thing in me that I never had. Not being annoying, but, like, I really don't, you know? So, for a while... I, like, didn't like girls and my boyfriend, just period. It didn't matter what it was.
I don't think his best friend helped at all.
We're not going to talk about that. But there was a situation that happened that did not help with the jealousy thing. But I was never jealous of her. I just had a gut feeling about her.
Okay, there's a difference.
Yeah, I was never, like, more just, like, back up. But, so I used to be very, like, but then... Your girl stopped being insecure and realized who she was. And learned, like...
You basically came full circle.
Yes. Now, I wouldn't say I'm jealous. I am protective over my relationship. Like, if there's a girl acting out, I'm not gonna, like, get jealous of her. Like, that's my man. I ain't jealous of you. Back up. Like, the heck you talking to him for?
I mean, the way he responds to females, too, should
probably
help so much.
I was going to go into that. I luckily am with someone. This is really good that we have, like, 2 different perspectives on this. Like,
what do you mean?
Because I'm in a relationship and you're not right now.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like, but I'm, thank goodness, in a relationship with someone who, A, doesn't really get jealous, and if he does, he doesn't show it. And, like, 2, when I did get super bad and super crazy and jealous, like he was good in like reassuring me, like chill, like I'm
out.
yours, it's okay.
Yeah.
So that's really helpful. I don't think jealousy, now that I learned to chill out, I don't think jealousy is like attractive, because it's like sometimes it's like, oh, you jealous, but like when it gets like crazy, it's like, all right, you need to stop.
Yeah. I feel like I'm working on not being jealous.
You have every right to like still be in that phase.
Yeah. I don't find it attractive, but it's so hard because I've been cheated on so many times.
If you guys watched last week's episode.
Yeah, if you want more of that information.
Yeah, go watch it if you didn't.
Yeah. So, like, it's not even that I don't even know if it's I get jealous. It's just, like, I want to feel secure enough to know that, like, you're not going to go and flirt with her. So I'm not even necessarily jealous of her. I just get insecure. Like, what was that?
Sorry. Continue.
I just want to feel secure enough to know that, like, you're not going to do that to me. So I don't know if it's jealousy necessarily, because, like, I'm not going to look at a girl and be like, oh my gosh, she could take my man. Like, I would
never look at a girl like that.
Like,
I would never look at a girl like that.
I'm secure in myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you thinking that means you're with the wrong man.
Yeah.
If you think a girl can take your man, reevaluate who you're with. All right. That's pretty much our opinions on jealousy in our partners.
Yeah. And it really ties into the next point, because in high school, I had a lot of issues. I can't help it. I'm cold,
I know,
man.
but you keep going away from the microphone.
Oh, it's probably going to sound funny. In high school, there were a lot of jealousy issues. Not necessarily me being jealous, but other people being jealous, and my boyfriend letting in type thing. Basically, if you watched the last episode, I don't even know what I called him.
I cut his name out because you made it too close to what his actual name was.
I think I called him a jerk. The jerk that I dated freshman year. His sister's friend group, everyone was in love with him for some reason. I really don't know why. Like, he wasn't even that cute. But the one friend, she just couldn't speak up for herself. So she had all of, like, I'm not even trying to be rude, but, like, all the, like, ghetto, like, wannabe hoodlum girls, like, you know, to get up on it and deal with the issue. So I was friends with one of them. Shout out to her. And she basically, like, kept me alive through freshman year. The friend group just, like, wanted to kill me. Like, literally, they just had no boundaries. And I found out from the girl I was friends with that they were trying to jump me. And they were planning this whole thing in the stairwell. And
Keana and I were not super close at this time. I would just like to preface.
And we didn't go to the same high school.
We did not go to the same school.
Yes.
I knew all this happened after the fact.
Yeah. I didn't really, like, tell people because I was more so embarrassed. I don't know why I was embarrassed, though. Like, people were literally just coming for me. So for the next, like, month, I had to walk around with someone every single time I was in the hallway. I don't know if it got to the point where the school got involved, but I never got jumped because I had my people, you know?
Uh-huh.
But it was a really bad situation, literally because so he was having smexy time with the girl that was jealous, and that's why she was so jealous, because she was like, why is he, like, publicly with her, and, like, you know, she's his little side piece, which I didn't know about.
With being a secret in the first place?
I don't know.
You're mad at you.
No,
not
literally.
At jerk. At you.
Makes
so much. Girls make so much sense.
It's
so much. They're mad. Like, the dude is in the wrong. Why are you mad at the girl?
The girl who literally wasn't involved.
That never made any sense to me. It doesn't matter the situation. Like, if Jameer goes and cheats on me, even if that girl knows I'm in we're in a relationship, my problem is with Jameer,
not her.
But no, I still got a problem with her.
You could not like her, but you shouldn't address her.
My problem would be with Jameer, because it's like, bro, what? You know?
But that's what I'm saying, like, if someone, like, when I was cheated on, it was always a problem with him. Like, I mean, with that situation, it was a problem with her because she was doing it. That's a whole different thing. But, like, you should be addressing the boyfriend, not the girl type thing. But that went on for a while. And then even after we broke up, she was still a side piece because he was still dating other people.
Uh-huh.
But she ended up staying jealous all through high school and couldn't get into a relationship because she was so strung up on him. And, I mean, that even happened with just girls in general just not liking me because a guy liked me that they were into. Like, there's just jealousy across all boards. Or even with friendships, if you're close with someone that they want to be closer with, it's a jealousy issue. And then it turns into all this drama. I feel like jealousy is very prominent in high school.
No, yeah. I was also going to bring up that jealousy isn't always in, like, romantic relationships. It also can be in friendships. Like, I have a story. So, there are these two girls that I was very close friends with. One I was super close with in my old town that I lived in, and one I became super close with in my new town that I live in currently. And I was super close with both of them, honestly. But one of them I saw every day because she lives around the corner from me, and we were on the same bus, and we were in the same school and everything like that. And the other one lived in my old hometown. So, one of the friends would get mad or tell me that I'm replacing her with my new friend, and I'll call her my neighbor. I'll say neighbor and old friend. So that I was replacing her with my neighbor when I wasn't. I literally wasn't. But that was like an ongoing thing. And then my Sweet 16 came.
Oh.
And
okay.
they both were going to be in my court. And my old friend told me, like, if she's in it, like, I'm not in your court, I'm not coming. And to me, I'm like, okay, then don't come. Like, if
You've always been like that, though.
If you want to do that and you don't want to be my friend because someone's in my court, like, then don't come. So, I personally don't get like that. Like, I really don't care. Like, I don't get jealous of other friends. But it is a thing that happens, and it's an annoying thing, but it 100% happens a lot with girls, like girl friendships.
Yeah, more so than guys, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like when you make a new friend, sometimes like your existing friends already get a little like,
oh, who's
like,
that coming into the group? Yeah.
So that's another thing that I don't like, and I definitely don't get jealous of friends because I feel like that's weird. Like, everyone has friends for different parts of their life. Like, well, me and Keana, we kind of are in every part of each other's life. But, like, I just have some friends that, like, I would hit up for this. And, like, Keana has friends you would hit up for this. And, like,
I also just think people need to learn to keep their relationships. Like, my relationship with you does not correlate with your relationship with, like, Heather.
Or something.
Like, it doesn't, they're two very different friendships. Or, like, you and Abby, totally different friendship. Like, people compare their friendships and just relationships in general way too much.
And outside people compare friendships, too, because, like...
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like I've heard people, like, ask me, like, who's your best friend? Like, Abby or Keana?
Yeah.
Who would you choose?
People try to, like, chime in.
And in my head, I'm like, why do I have to do that?
Yeah.
Like, Abby has other best friends. Like, Katie, I would consider, like, one of her best friends. Hey, Katie, if you're watching. Love her. And I just feel like it's weird. Like, I don't know. Jealousy is weird, and it makes people do weird things.
It makes people get out of character.
Yeah.
Very fast.
What time? 19.
Just because...
I was going to say, we're at 19:24. We should combine jealousy and confidence because this episode's short.
Yeah, I just looked at the time and I was like, wow.
Yeah, so we can just, like, combine. So we can go and, like... And for the second half of this episode, we're talking about confidence because I feel like it goes hand in hand.
Well, if you want, we could just, like, jump into it. You just, like, smoothly transition into it.
And with jealousy, I feel like confidence is a big thing that you need to have.
Well, getting rid of it.
And with jealousy, like, to get rid of the jealousy, I feel like you need to be confident. Like, you need to learn how to gain confidence so you can learn to be secure in yourself, either in romantic relationships, in friendships, in even, like, sibling relationships have jealousy. Like, I used to be so jealous of Amaya growing up because her and my dad had such a strong bond over basketball because he grew up playing, he loves that sport, it's his favorite sport, and Amaya's the only one who plays it.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to be super jealous of that relationship.
Or
now
even,
I'm
like,
not,
you and your mom.
Yeah. I'm super obnoxiously close with my mom. So, like, if another one of my siblings got jealous, but, like, now we're older, I feel like we all understand we have different relationships with our parents. Like, we're all completely different. But
confidence just helps you not even feed into the jealousy. Like, if someone is jealous of you, but you're confident, it helps for you not to react to it. Because I feel like even if you're not the jealous one, you could still act out of character just from simply being mad about, like, the whole jealousy in the situation.
And to me, confidence equals security. Confidence in yourself. Confidence that your relationship is strong enough to not let other people, like, get involved. Just things like that. So, like...
Yeah. I feel like in high school, I was insecure in the sense of, like, why are people looking at me like this? And why do they hate me for these reasons? But after I got out of high school, I was like, it's because you're that girl, you know? Like, you like that. And I feel like a lot of people don't look at it that way. But I would say we're pretty confident people.
I like to think so.
It took me a very long time. But I'd say I'm pretty confident in, like, most aspects of my life now.
I went through a time where I was, like, not at all. You would never know. But, like, now, back up. And I had to learn how to, like, regain it. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy if I sound funky.
You're always stuffy.
I know, but I just want to let them know, like, I'm not sick. But I had to learn how to gain it back over time. And that kind of came with just, like, doing stuff for me that makes me feel good. So, like, getting my hair done, getting my nails done, like, stuff physically, journey. Self-love mentally. You know, when we was going to the gym, even though I haven't been in, like, 4 weeks.
For yourself.
No, I said me. When we was going, I was like, yeah, like, we in the gym, we getting right, you know? Like,
I mean, I'm going tomorrow if you want to come.
Well, I work. And I think we have Curtis's birthday dinner tomorrow.
Oh, you guys? Okay.
So I think I might be calling out. BJs, if you're watching this, I'm not calling out.
Oh my goodness.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So to help you gain your confidence, you need to just, like, give yourself that self-love, physically and mentally and emotionally and everything in between.
Yeah, I feel like gaining confidence isn't as easy as we're saying it is. Like,
oh, not at all.
It took me years. Like, we're almost juniors in college, and I was dealing with it from, like, middle school up until, honestly, COVID and being stuck in the house helped me love myself so much.
Because you kind of had to, like, deal with
you had
demons.
to be by yourself. Yeah. Like, you didn't have a choice. I mean, unless you were one of those rebels that
I just, like, wasn't. I saw J Beer.
He doesn't even count.
That's it. And a lot of my insecurity issues and not being confident came with, like, my body. First, it was because I had freaking gosh darn chicken legs before I met Jameer. I was, like, a twig.
That's not funny.
And then your girl gained weight for a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, you're getting chunky. And then I started going to the gym a little bit. Honestly, when I went to university, and then when I went to BJ's, I lost a lot. Everyone said it to me because I was constantly freaking walking. And now my job is me walking 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, yeah, my tummy could be a little more toned. Yeah, I go to the gym, but, like, I don't care. Like, I'm perfectly fine. Sometimes I'm like, dang, that chunk is falling off the side. That's why there's no stuff in the pants. I never, like, give things like that, like, the control over how, like, I feel like I look.
Yeah.
I don't
feel
like
like that's the hardest part, though.
It will put me in, like, a bad place if I sit there and nitpick every little thing that's, like, wrong or every little thing that, like, I don't like.
Yeah, but that's that's such a big issue for so many people. Like,
It takes a while to learn
body
not to do
image,
that.
I feel like, is the biggest reason.
It looked like I
why
just twitched. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I'm
You're
sorry.
moving your hair.
No, but I went like this. And I didn't like say anything. I'm okay, guys. Keep going, Keana. Sorry.
I feel like body image is a huge reason why people get jealous, because it's like when you go on Instagram and you see all the models, you're just like, why do I not look like that?
Yeah.
But like some people's bodies just aren't built like that.
Sometimes I'm like, why don't I look like that? And then I'm like, because God ain't make me like that.
Not everyone sees it.
I know.
way.
A good thing is, if you're catch yourself comparing yourself a lot and it's really bringing you down, is to unfollow them.
Mhm.
Or, like, the quote is gonna sound corny, but it's true. Flowers and sunsets are beautiful, but they both are completely different.
Yeah.
It's like, just because you don't look like this one girl or these Instagram models who, no offense, look all the exact same, doesn't mean that you're any less pretty or you're any less beautiful because you see another pretty girl. That's like me seeing Keana as a pretty girl and me being like, well, I'm not pretty because, like, I'm sitting next to Keana and she's
Yeah.
pretty. Like,
You have to appreciate your own
beauty.
type of beauty.
Yes.
Like, I always say this, even with people. Well, that didn't make sense. With
Okay.
people,
I didn't know why you were laughing.
because we're not talking about animals. Like, why did I say with people? We don't look alike at all. Like, at all. But people come up to us and are like, oh my gosh, you people are beautiful.
Not
We
to
don't
sound
have-
cocky or anything.
Or like even Beyonce and Zendaya.
Yeah.
Or Beyonce and Taylor Swift. People think they are beautiful.
And they look nothing alike.
Nothing alike. So I feel like people don't appreciate that enough, and they also don't think about it. So I feel like if you're you're comparing yourself a lot, you need to be more you need to be more aware
Self-aware, yeah.
about the different types of beauty.
Yes, and find people online to,
What?
sorry. I was gonna say, it didn't come out right. Instead of having your feed covered in Instagram models with fake booties and fake lips and all this stuff, whatever. No judgment there. Let them do what they want. They look amazing. I don't care what people do with their bodies, whatever you want. Fill it up with people who look more like you. And if you want to talk celebrities, there are so many celebrities who are natural. Like, if there's girls who are super slim, like, they don't got any boobies.
Lizzo,
or boobies.
Zendaya.
No, I said super slim.
I said Zendaya.
You said Lizzo.
I'm mixing people up.
Oh, I was gonna just give a... Okay, keep going.
Hailey Bieber. Kendall Jenner.
Bella Hadid, my girl.
Is
Gigi Hadid.
Is Beyonce natural?
Pretty
I'm pretty sure J-Lo's natural. Oh, Camilo Cabello.
Another one that has a really
She curvy.
body similar to me. She doesn't have huge hips, but like she has a little curve to her.
Camilo does.
Madeline Petch. She's from Riverdale. She has red hair.
Oh, yes, yeah.
There's just so many people that you can fill up your feed with.
Honestly, I don't even fill my feed up with people. Like,
I feel my feed is like filled up with things that inspire me or like motivate me.
I have like quote
And my friends.
Instagrams, and my nose is getting red because I'm cold. Just stuff like that. Like, even Delaney, she doesn't just post herself. Like, she posts scenery. Like, I love nature. Like, just things that make you happy. It doesn't have to be people.
It can be literally anything. Like,
Yeah.
I follow Disney people on my feed because Disney makes me happy. Like, Disney World. We see a picture of the freaking castle and
Yeah.
Epcot Mall. And I'm like, wow, I wish I was there. You know?
Yeah.
I
You
am
have
going
to
there, though,
appreciate
guys.
the little things. And I feel like a lot of people are so focused on...
Physical.
Yes.
And what people see.
Like, if you love yourself mentally, it makes such
A
difference.
You guys don't even understand. Like, you don't have to change anything. Like, oh my gosh. The way you look, you don't have to change anything about it. If you change your mindset about yourself, you're going to think
It
that you
changes
look better.
everything.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
No, it does. Your mindset controls everything else.
Yeah.
So, like, if you love yourself, you're going to love your body.
Yeah.
Like,
No matter how it looks. No matter what stage of your body you're in.
and that's the thing that, like, I have to tell myself, too. Like, fat is so normal. If we didn't have fat, we'd literally be dead. Like,
Chunk-a-monk.
No, yes.
Have a little chunk-a-monk or a lot of chunk-a-monk or no chunk-a-monk.
I also just think about, like, all the people that don't take pictures of themselves that are completely normal just like us. Like, these celebrities, it was, like, trending on TikTok at one point, but it was, that trend where the girl would post a selfie and, like, take all the filters off and show what it actually looks like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
had that girl on my TikTok
I
too.
found someone, because everyone would be like, oh my gosh, how'd you do that? And people were like, you guys are missing the message.
Yeah.
One girl actually showed people how she did it, and it was insane what these apps can do.
It
so, like,
is.
these celebrities don't look like that. Are you kidding?
Media's fake. It's not even, like, celebrities either. It's, like,
Just people in
Instagram
general.
models. Like, people get too caught up in what people online are seeing of them.
Yeah.
Like, I learned, like, who cares? Who gosh darn cares? If I think I look, like, I remember specifically, this happened in high school. I posted a selfie of me, obviously, it was a selfie, and I didn't have any makeup on, and I had, like, a blemish, like, either by my eyebrow or my chin, I don't remember. But I didn't edit it out. I just liked how I looked in the photo, so I posted it. And this girl who I was friends with at the time in high school was like, I could have edited that out for you.
Really?
And I was like, I don't care. Like, I thought I looked nice in it,
Yeah.
and I posted it, and people thought I looked nice in it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of acne, and then, like, we can move on to a different topic of discussion. People with acne, you always think it looks worse than it actually is. I cannot freaking, what's the word? Like, amplify that. That's not the right word, but whatever. Anymore. You are so caught up on a little pimple there or there. When I look at you, I'm
Emphasize,
yes. When I look at you, I'm not even, like, noticing it. When you point it out because you think that's what I'm staring at, then I'm going to be like, oh.
That's me. That's literally me. Like, I look at myself in the camera and I'm like, wow, your skin looks so clear. But then I go home to my big mirror and I'm like, oh, God.
But to me, it's just like, you look fine.
Yeah. But
Like,
to me, I have acne everywhere.
That's
like,
another thing. Like, you think one thing about yourself, you have to, like, know, like, other people aren't going to think that deep into what you look like.
they're not looking at you that hard. I promise
They
you
really
that.
are. You're looking at yourself harder than other people are.
Of course you are. Like, the things you see about yourself, I don't see them.
Yeah.
Your significant other probably doesn't see them. That's another thing. People are, like, you need to surround yourself with people that make you feel good. Because
That helps a lot with confidence.
yeah. And, like, I don't know. Let's say,
I want to be friends with someone who bashes the way I look all the time.
yeah, let's say Jameer was always saying, like, I mean, honesty is a good thing. But if he was just always like, I don't like the way your hair looks today. You have something on your face. You should really fix that. Or he's, like, constantly bashing your clothes. Like, just little things over time are going to get to you. And if you...
Go ahead.
You took such a deep breath.
I was going to say something, but go ahead.
Go for it.
I just saw a TikTok, and this girl has another podcast where they read, like, Reddit posts.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them said, like, my boyfriend constantly would tell me I smell so bad that, like, I put deodorant on 3 times a day, I shower twice a day, I brush my teeth after every meal because he would always say I smell and he wouldn't want to cuddle me and blah, 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 blah.
That is so mean.
Yeah, I'm like, break up with him.
I wonder if...
Jimmy would never. Yes, honesty is good, like, if I want to get my makeup look okay, and if it's not blended, yeah, he's gonna tell me. Or if my hair look a little messy, he
don't want you to go out looking
But
ratchet.
he's not gonna be like, that's what you're wearing? Or,
Yeah.
like,
There's a difference.
that you need to lose weight or something like that. Like, he would never.
If someone said that,
Oh, if someone said that, break up with them.
or don't be friends with them.
Yeah, don't be friends with them. Break up with them. Get away from them.
Like-
Jameer tells me he loves my
Uh-uh.
rolls.
Imani and I are very honest with each other, but there's also just like,
Did you hear what I said?
yes, I heard you and I decided to ignore it.
Okay. I thought it was funny.
There's just lines you don't cross. It's like talking about politics sometimes. Like, there's just things you just don't say. Like, you want to gain weight, go gain weight.
If you want to lose weight, go lose weight. If you want to get a badonk in the gym, you go get a badonk in the gym.
Like, if you
If you want a boob job, go get a boob job. Sorry. I had to let the people know if they want some work done that it's okay too. If it's gonna make you happy, do whatever you want, girl or boy or dog.
Exactly.
I had to. It just made me laugh.
Sasha getting a booty implant. Oh my gosh, that's what I didn't say. I have official English, not my first language. I officially have all 4 dogs in my house now.
Ask her what other language she can speak.
Yiddish.
That wasn't funny.
No, my professor can speak Yiddish. It's the first language that came to my head.
Anyway. You were talking... Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Well, I had a lot of thoughts about this podcast pop up in my head. Like, not what we're talking about. Just like the way the episode goes.
Flows.
What is the word?
That was... Okay, I realized I did it that time.
I did it so many times. I just didn't want to call you out on it.
You have to, like, pinch me
Once
or
we
something.
get famous, I'm just going to let all the comments be like, why does she smack?
Yo. It's just, like...
Oh, but pretty much I just want to add some, like, elements that'll be cute to add, you know? That's for us to talk off screen.
Whatever.
Soon we won't be in this cold room anymore. Will we?
You can see it. You can see our breath.
But I do think that it looks good today because we had good lighting.
My nose is so red from scratching it.
All right.
What's our question for today?
Question of the week, babies.
What is something that you do that helps you with your self-love?
That's good.
Thanks.
What do you do for self-love?
Look at that.
Or what is your favorite way to show your self-love?
Yeah. And with Valentine's Day coming up,
Good!
love yourself.
If you don't take yourself out on a date,
probably what I'm going to be doing.
yep. Well, Valentine's Day is shared with my boyfriend's mom's birthday, so
That is crazy to me.
we're going out to dinner with her, I think.
That'd be nice.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or having Valentine's Day, or Sister Valentine's Day, or, like, just take yourself out on a date, go buy yourself some flowers.
Some chocolates.
I love doing that.
Well,
You can still take yourself out on dates when you're in a relationship.
I know. I just feel like usually your dates with yourself consist of, like, you going and picking up food and, like, sitting in your bed.
I did that today.
Of course you did.
No, but, like, I'll go get food, or, like, when I go get my nails done, I'll, like, get Target.
Imani loves running her errands.
Yes,
by
I love
herself.
running my errands by myself.
I don't know why.
That is, like, my favorite thing. Sometimes I want Jamie to run them with me, but he doesn't really like running errands that much.
Guess it works.
But I just, personally, that's, like, my... When I don't have my me time in my room by myself, I have it out and about.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to my podcast, my headphones, and I
Run
go
your
shop
errands.
or not even buy anything like at all. I just like to go to stores and look.
Browse. Yeah. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
Why are you talking so slow like that?
Because why are you being so mean to me?
I'm not. I was genuinely asking.
I was thinking
You're
while
like,
I was speaking.
So, I hope you enjoyed.
Just go into your little
Thank
spiel
you
for
for
the end.
watching.
Just go into your little spiel.
20 minutes of Imani bullying Keana.
Ew.
Alright, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You know the drill. Follow us on Instagram at All Day Everyday Pod. Follow me at Imani Marie. Whoa, that's not my Instagram. At _ Imani Marie _ and Keana at Keana Alfonso. And yeah, maybe we'll make a TikTok for this page. We don't know yet. We've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
That's the ending spiel. Is that right?
Spiel.
We have to work on these endings because they're just like trash.
It's fine.
We literally don't know how to end it. It's okay, because Keana and I also don't know how to get off the phone when we need to get off the phone. So,
Yeah, sometimes we just have to say 3, 2, 1. Love you, bye. And then we hang up.
this is a very realistic thing for us.
Yeah. I mean, we said we wanted to make this like our like phone calls. It's basically, this is how we talk to each other. So.
We look so different right now.
I didn't know we were wearing makeup today.
I told you it wasn't a plan, but I had to make a TikTok.
I'll be more prepared next time.
If you want to go see my makeup TikTok, go to my TikTok, Imani.Marie with 2 E's. Alright. Love you, bye.
Alright, thumbnail.
Okay. That was too in sync, bro.
I know. Why is my...
Yeah.